degree of Bachelor of Music with second-class honours, First Division, Seth James Pratt. And with second-class honours, Second Division, James Gerard Henry. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you candidates in the Institute of Theology in the Faculty of Humanities for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Sharon Elizabeth Heaney. And for the degree of Master of Philosophy, Charles Tyndale Beattie. And for the degree of Master of Divinity with distinction, Karen Campbell. Richard Cameron Kerr. For the degree of Master of Theology with distinction, William John Press. And with pass, Graham Jonathan Kennedy. Mark Andrew Lovers. Francois Mwanganji Mukala. Sandra Elizabeth Pepper. And for the degree of Bachelor of Theology with second-class honours, First Division, Anna Esther Burcombe. And with third-class honours, Adele Doran. And for the same degree, Major Minor Honours Schools with second-class honours, Second Division, Paula Marie Donnelly.
Vice-Chancellor, I present to you a candidate for the degree of Doctor of Science in the Faculty of Science and Agriculture, Narain Das Sharma. And candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Amir Ahmed. Laura Baird. Noel Carlin. Andrew John Davies. Robert Edward Friel. Sharon Gilmore. Claire Eloise Goodwin. George Henderson. Sarah Jane Hutchinson. Nolene Karina McCorry. Rusheen Mary McCrory. Damien McHugh. Claire McKenna. Susan McKinney. Paul McVeigh. Malachi Joseph Montgomery. Brian Eugene O'Rourke. Roy William Alfred Peake. Shang Ki. Won Min Son. Susan Ruth Wilson. And for the degree of Master of Philosophy, John Holland. And for the degree of Doctorate in Clinical Psychology, Mary Casey. Martin Justin Dorothy. Barbara Abrina Susan Ferguson de Graaf. Colin Martin Gorman. Siobhan Higgins. Rachel Esther Holland. Thomas McCarthy. Andrea Shortland. Gillian Caroline Wilson. And for the degree of Master of Science by Examination in Animal Behaviour and Welfare, with distinction, Nicola Barrett. And in Clinical Pharmacy with distinction, Patricia Ann Rahal. And with pass, Ismail Abdi All. David Alexander Keane. Campeak Lucinda Quam. Hafiz Olalakan Muhammad. Taruna Patel. Angelina Human Tan. And in Community Pharmacy with distinction, Louise Alessandra Creed. Roseanne McGee. And with pass, Joyce Kajoba. Winifred Margaret McPherson. And in Developmental and Educational Psychology, Anne Magella Conway. Joanne Tanya Cousins. Tracy Cunningham. Deirdre Mary Holden. Sinead Elaine Keenan. Sandra McCallion. Margaret Eileen McNeice. Shelley Jane McRobb. Teresa Mary O'Donnell. Ashley Margaret Turner. Lorna Caroline Tweedy. And in Ecological Management and Conservation Biology, with distinction, Lindsay Forsyth. Emma McLaughlin. Joanne Todd. And with pass, Claire Geraldine Campbell. Teresa Ann Mary Cassidy. Susan McCambridge. Sinead Elizabeth McKeown. Annabelle McClune. Nolene O'Higgins. Graham Mark White. And in environmental archaeology with distinction, Nicholas Beer. Fiona Margarita Beglin. And with pass, Sean Dexter Denham. And in material science with distinction, Alison Bell. John Anthony Plower. And with pass, Sharon May Hammond. Kerry Rowan Walls. And in occupational psychology with distinction, Ingrid Wallace. And with pass, Emer Francis Carlin. Eukarya Kunahan. Riona Mary Fitzpatrick. Cara Hart. Claire Ellen McMahon. Evelyn Ruth Mitchell. Catherine Ann Murphy. Caroline Christina O'Boyle. Christina Julie Stevenson. Jane Brenda Ward. And in optoelectronics and optical information processing, with distinction, Mark McMillan. Anne-Marie Seymour. Kieran John Tobridi. Siran Wu. And with pass, Ellen Alexandra Jose Bucarel. Michelle Ann Byrne. Andrew Hanvey. Obeline Agnes Mary Bernard Percy Dussert. Peter Thomas Simpson. Carrie Ann Thornton. And in psychotherapy, Caroline Mila Hunter. Lorraine Margaret Robinson. And with Master of Arts by examination in archaeology, with distinction, Patricia Josephine Marsh. Lynn Antonia Walsh. Sorry. And with pass, James Christian Bamford. Natalie Gail Howell. Martin James Samuel Kelly. And with Bachelor of Science, First Class Honours, Katrina Mary Graham. And with Second Class Honours, First Division, Peter Alexander Anderson. Aidan Christopher Campbell. Hugh Daniel Dunn. Teresa Mary Duffy. Lorinda Elizabeth Hagan. Linda Frances Jebb. Nicholas Charles Marchant. Blythan Elizabeth McCann. Wendy Steele. And with Second Class Honours, Second Division, Desmond Thomas Henry Bookless. Brian Joseph Boyle. Clark Cooper. Suzanne Davey. Paul Anthony Ferris. Kirsty McQuoid. Lindsay Moore. Aislinn Morgan. Maria Quinn. Emma Claire Simpson. John Sloan. And with Third Class Honours, Samuel George Cooper. Christopher Michael Gordon. Paula McGuinness. And with Bachelor of Science, Ordinary Degree, Aisling Mary Farron. And in the School of Agriculture and Food Science, with Doctor of Philosophy, Ali Abdel-Moemin. Ronald Wilfred Annette. Michael John McMenemy. Paul Nicholas Kieran Murphy. Brona Owens. Elizabeth Helen Pinkerton. And with Master of Philosophy, Patrick Anthony Darmoody. Hazel Doreen Patterson. And with Master of Science by Examination in Communication, Training and Development, Sinead Patricia Corrigan. Elaine Henderson. And in Communication, Strategic Management and Marketing, Charlene Marie Gill. Sarah McElhinney. Sonja Ann McElwain. Emma Louise Rollins. Marie Louise Ward Hunter. And in Rural Development, Roisin Ann McGuire. And in Rural Development and Project Management, Jason Carl Brock. Colm McCauley. Lisa Marie McGibbon. Nicola Mary McMullen. Brian Anthony James Timmons. Gail Elizabeth Watson. Chris Wiley. And with Bachelor of Agriculture, Second Class Honours, Second Division, Michael Sweeney. And Andrew Hugh Wright.
Each of you entered this room as a graduand, and you leave here today as a graduate of Queen's University, Belfast. It's been my very great privilege to congratulate each of you individually. We're very proud of your achievements, and I'd like us all once more to congratulate our graduates collectively on their achievement. Graduates, your success has been hard-won, but for most of you there will have been difficult times when you've turned to your families and friends for support, occasionally even a little financial assistance, I suspect. Please would you join me in thanking your families and friends for all their support, because your success is theirs too.